this one says, am I the a-hole for breaking up with my girlfriend because of my friends? Juicy. I am a 29-year-old male and I've been together with my girlfriend, 26 female, for 3 years. Nice. She is nice but overly anxious and talks to her mom a lot. Okay, we're coming from the UK. Overall, I am quite happy in the relationship. However, she doesn't get on with my friends and we haven't been able to go on a holiday together or do things together. We went to the festival recently and she was openly hanging out with her friend instead of me. She was also very abrupt when she talked to my friends and frankly came across as rude. When she let me take her car, she even said, as long as it's just you in it. She hasn't always been like this and we talked about this before and here's what she said. I didn't make any amendments to my life after we started dating, assuming everything will stay the same, and she was expected to just go along with it. For example, every Saturday I would play tennis with my friend and she would just stay at home with my friend's girlfriend. Then she decided not to come on Saturdays anymore, which my friends obviously took a sign of hostility. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play computer games with my friend. We've always been doing that and I didn't see why that should change. She said my interaction with friends made her uncomfortable. The example she gave was that on one occasion, my friend's girlfriend asked me, how should we do it? About a board game, and I responded, doggy style. I don't remember it, but even if I did say it, it was clearly a joke. She also said she felt excluded when we were talking about uni times, which is what brought us together. She found them disrespectful and blamed me for not defending her. They would call her an alcoholic, and on one occasion she organized me a party, but my friend didn't like the place, so we left. She said she asked everyone in advance and they were happy about it, but to be fair, the place was a bit pricey, so I think it wasn't very thoughtful of her. I can see why she would be upset though. She's Ukrainian and my friend unfollowed her on Instagram because of the amount of anti-Russian posts she shares. His opinions that the situation is not straightforward and she shouldn't be blaming Russia and be so hateful. I can see why she would be upset, but he is my friend and he is entitled to have a different opinion. Apparently, he also sent her a message saying Russian didn't come to destroy Ukrainian cities, especially big ones, on the day the war began, which she found insensitive. Basically, she thinks it's not his place to say anything, but she is also annoyed with him and his girlfriend. The list is much longer, but this is the gist of it. I really want my girlfriend to blow my social circle, and I had similar problems with my previous relationship. Am I the a-hole? Once again, let's break this down. Let me try to unpack this. So she's always been like this. We talked about this before. Okay, let's unpack that. You said she's always been like this. She's never been a big fan of your friends in the first place, right? You guys have never been on holiday together. You guys have never really just she doesn't want to hang out with just your friends or anything. Sounds like she just wants to hang out with you, or she'll hang out with your friend's girlfriend, but she doesn't want to she's not really big on your friends, which is fair. Honestly, I don't really think that when you're in a relationship that you're all of your significant other's friends. I think there should be a couple that you get along with because it's just going to be more awkward. I'm going to want to do stuff. I'm going to want us to go on vacations with my friends and their significant others, and we can't because you don't get along with them. It's also giving, I don't know, because I feel like I'm the kind of girlfriend where I can go on a vacation with people I don't like. I know that sounds bad, but I can go somewhere with people I don't like and have the best time of my life. I'll just spend time with the people I do like the friend's girlfriend and my boyfriend. I don't have to spend time with your friend. Or I can act cordial or act like someone doesn't really exist. I'm really good at acting like people just don't exist to me. So I would probably just do something like that, honestly. I'm not gonna not go on vacation though because Jimmy is here and I don't like Jimmy. Okay, this is the other thing. You also didn't you've had things that you and your friends have always been doing. You know, your little rituals, your little, every Tuesday and Thursday we play games. Every Saturday we do this. And you continue to do that. And your friend saying because she decided not to come on Saturdays anymore, they took it as a sign of hostility. It's kind of I feel like we're reading into it a little much. There could be more to the story, like you said, that I'm not getting. But it's also giving she wants to stay home. That's her right to stay home. She doesn't have to hang out. It sounds like she's never made an effort to try. And that's the other thing where it's are you kind of sick of her not making an effort? Do you now want her to make an effort? Because it sounds like she never did. So I can't really fault her for not making an effort. But you said you talked about it. But if she's I decline, I don't want to make an effort, then at the end of the day, I do think you need to make the decision. Is this really going to be worth it?
Is it worth it?
And I'm curious as to why after 3 years, now you're starting to get to this point. Did you think at first, like, she wasn't okay, but she would, like, warm up to your friends and it would get better and that she would become okay with it? And now after 3 years, you're realizing that she is who she is and that's not going to happen? We can't change people. She was who she was since day one. If I feel excluded, I'm about to hop myself right up in there, okay? If y'all are talking about a board game, like, oh, how should you do a doggy style? I'd be like, I prefer it missionary. Like, I'm gonna, like, hop in the joke if I'm really feeling excluded like that. Other than that, I'll probably just laugh it off because I honestly want my boyfriend to get along with his friends and do other things. And honestly, we can all just laugh. Like, nothing's that serious to me, I guess, when it's stuff like that. But she feels kind of like maybe, I don't know, that was inappropriate, that she shouldn't have said that. And I guess that's fair, but she needs to, like, let that know that that's a boundary. Like, don't joke with your friends inappropriately, even though I feel like that's not really her right to say that. But if she really felt bothered by it, she should have communicated that. She found them disrespectful and blamed me for not defending her. How are you supposed to defend her? I'm highly curious.
Include her.
Baby, if you don't want to be in the joke, like, you obviously didn't. You didn't respond. What am I supposed to say? Like, right, babe? Yeah, say something. Like, you obviously didn't want to be in it. I don't think you're in the wrong for not defending her. They will call her an alcoholic. I don't know about that one. I think that one was disrespectful. And on one occasion, she organized me a party, but my friend didn't like the place, so we left. Now that is where you're kind of losing me. Honestly, it's giving the friends kind of a-holy. Like, why the F would you leave if she organized the whole party? She said she asked everyone in advance and they were happy about it. But to be fair, the place was a bit pricey, so I think it wasn't very thoughtful of her. What?
What just happened?
She asked everyone about it beforehand. And everyone was like, 2 thumbs up. Let's go. Let's enjoy. Can't wait to spend time with you on your special day. And then y'all get there. It's mid. How much was this again? 300 at night. Actually, we're going to dip. We're already here. She probably already put down a deposit. Like, if she got a place, let's say a B&B, you do have to put down deposits. This isn't just you show up for freezies and then the day you get there you pay. That's not how that works. So most likely she might have already paid for it too. The least y'all could do is stay and, like, attempt to have a good time. Like, I think that was actually really insensitive of all of you. And even just for you to say, like, it wasn't very thoughtful of her, I think it is thoughtful. If y'all thought it was too pricey, y'all should have said originally, this place is too pricey. Our budget is $150 a night. And then we could have moved forward from there. Instead, now y'all want to make it a problem. It's giving picking and choosing, and I'm not liking that. But at least you see her perspective. You noticed it. And then about the whole, her doing that little banter about, the Ukrainian, the Russians and everything. And basically she thinks it's not his place, but she's also annoyed with him and his girlfriend. Like, I think they can respond to each other as they please. I would probably warn her, be careful what you put on the internet and, like, your tweets and everything that you respond to, because if you're trying to get along with them or if you want to be included in the jokes or whatever the case, maybe doing online banter is not going to be the best way to, like, get to that place. But at the end of the day, also, it is kind of like freedom of speech as well. But so if her and your friend want to do that, okay. And the fact that you said you've had a problem with this with your previous relationship also raises some eyebrows for me and some red flags for me from you, because I'm like, why was this a problem in your previous relationship? Were you not setting boundaries for your friends? It sounds like you need to start it by, this is my girlfriend and she's anxious. I'm not saying tell everyone else that she has bad anxiety or whatever, but I would say, like, this is my girlfriend. Please respect her. Don't make inappropriate jokes around her.
It's just not funny or cool.
Don't do that. Like, there's certain stuff that's like, set this standard so everyone knows to follow it. And when they break it, then they gotta go. Not like as a friend, but maybe your girlfriend just doesn't want to be around them anymore, right? But also that's gonna drive a wedge between your friends and your girlfriend. And I don't really think that's the healthiest, honestly, especially if they can't support it. But then look again at your friends, because why can't they respect the boundary that you're setting for your relationship as well? But also, I would say maybe find a girlfriend. I'm not telling you to break up with your girlfriend, but if you want, I think finding a girlfriend who maybe, like, likes the kind of jokes and wants to feed into it and really wants to try to get along with your friends, someone who actually wants to make an effort, I feel like would probably be a better fit as a girlfriend for you as well. So are you the a-hole for breaking up with your girlfriend because of your friends? I don't really think it's because of your friends. It sounds like it's because no one really wants to change. Like, that's what it's giving. It's giving, you want to stick to your Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do this with my friends, so catch me Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, if you can. You know what I'm saying? And she might be busy during those days, so it's giving lack of compromise. It's giving girlfriends like, oh, she's gonna play tennis. I don't want to go to tennis. Oh, I think you should be defending me. Oh, I think that, like, okay. And then the friend is like, oh, this Airbnb way too expensive. We out. We're gonna go find a cheaper little motel to stay at for the evening or to celebrate your birthday. And just left her high and dry. Like, no one wants to change. No one wants to compromise. And I feel like that's the situation that we're in. So I'm going to be honest. I think you're all the a-hole. I think you're all the a-holes. Because why isn't no one trying to compromise? Why isn't no one being like, first of all, I don't know. I guess some people will say when you're in a relationship, it is like, let's say if I have a man, it's his job to let his friends know, like, what I'm comfortable with and what I'm not and what I'm okay with, and, like, to pull them aside and be like, hey, Kaya didn't like that you said this that day. That's not Kaya. Kaya could talk for herself. If I don't like what your friends are saying, how they say it around me, I'll be like, excuse me, can I talk to you real quick? I don't like when you talk about this around me. It makes me uncomfortable. Kaya's that kind of girlfriend. That's me. I will talk to your friends one-on-one. I don't need you talking for me to your friends. So most likely if I had a problem, like if she had a problem, didn't want to come on Saturdays, I would have already talked to the friend and been like, I don't go with you on Saturdays because you make me feel like this or because I feel like this. And let's see what we can, like, come up to, you know? So that's what I would say for that. I think she needs to either, it sounds like she's not that kind of person though, but I think that she also, you said she talks to her mom a lot. So I don't know if her mom is also instilling some things and saying, like I said, you got to be careful bringing other people, outside people into your relationship. You have to be careful about that. That I don't recommend. I do not recommend. Get a therapist. That's the only outside person I can agree with you putting into your relationship. Other than that, tell everyone about the good times and everything because it's no one else's business. Especially you're not going to like when those people start being like, oh, but didn't he do this last year, girl? But didn't he do this? But didn't he do that? And they start throwing back all the bad stuff that happened that you bypassed. It's not going to be pretty. It's cute when stuff is good all the time, but it's not pretty when you tell them about the bad and now they're saying stuff. So if you want to break up with your girlfriend, make sure that it's for you because it's like, I just want to find a girl that gets along with my social circles. But also you need to do some deep searching, like some soul searching and realizing why this is becoming a pattern because now it's becoming a pattern with you. Oh, I feel like this is a good one. Oh my gosh, this is so long though. Okay, let's do this. Last one. Am I the a-hole for abandoning my friends after a breakup? I'm a boy in school and I started to like this girl and then we started dating. We were dating for a few months and we were in the same friend circle. But then I noticed the people in that friend circle started being rude to me, calling me ugly and just trying to bring me down. One day, everything kind of just built up inside and I was in tears and I thought no one was there. One of my friends saw me and asked me about it and then she was mad at someone in the group for laughing at me. Then later that day, my girlfriend heard about it. This comes into the story later. The person laughing at me sent an apology through text and everything seemed fine. The next day when I went to school, she started telling people in our friend circle about how she made me cry and started making fun of me again. She told me that my girlfriend made her apologize, and when I got home, I asked her if she did and told her about it. She said she would talk to the person about it, and around 20 minutes later, she sent this. I think we should break up because I have started to lose feelings for you, just randomly. I asked her to see why it was so random, and she just said the same thing about losing feelings for me. Right after that breakup, she started texting in the group chat. She said, me and my name broke up. I dumped him and left the group. After I was told by someone that she started talking about me behind my back when I left saying I broke up with him because he's a crybaby and I'm not going to deal with his problems. I was mad that she had lied to me. Even I asked her so many times to tell me the truth. Then she started talking about how she was a single Pringle. I don't know why, but that still kind of accepts me. She claims that she didn't want to hurt my feelings by telling me, but I'm realizing that she doesn't care about my feelings because she only broke up with me because she thought I was a crybaby because I had an anxiety attack. After thinking a bit, I decided to leave that friend circle. I am not comfortable with those friends and they are rude to me. If they can't be there in the hard times, then they shouldn't be there in the good ones. Please leave advice and tell me what to do from here on out. Thanks. I also didn't put any names or info about me on my friend. Re-edit. Her friend started texting me asking why I blocked her. I told them why, and when they tried to make it into an argument, I blocked them, and I am now realizing that they only want to cause drama. One of her friends almost broke up with my friend over this stupid reason, and that's how I know they only want drama. Thanks, please leave your opinions below. Hold on, let's unpack this, then we'll go to the edit. First of all, you're not the a-hole. We can just start off with that. You're not the a-hole. From what I'm getting from this, it sounds like, yeah, we're not accepting those goofy apologies because it's giving ingenuine. That girl was on it. The fact that she's like, apologize to him and everything. And then the girl's probably like, I don't know. I feel like some kind of dialogue happened. And now she's like 20 minutes later, yeah, I think we should break up because I'm just losing feelings out of the blue. Like, I'm just being turned off. It's giving she was probably turned off because you were crying, you were in tears. Like you said, you had an anxiety attack, and you kind of already knew that because you were being vulnerable. And she found that vulnerability unattractive. She probably looked at it as like emotional instability, which is not really true. People were being mean to you. You didn't say ages or anything, but I'm like, it's giving people were being rude. You thought that these were your dearest friends, and then you're hearing that they're calling you ugly and whatnot. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, I feel stupid. It was probably giving a little bit of like, I feel dumb too. Not even just what y'all are saying, but just the fact that it's like, y'all are people I call my day ones. And look at how you're treating me. And you think that your girlfriend is supposed to have your back, and shawty don't. And then shawty just leaves you. Also, I lost feelings for you. And lied about it, because then she goes off saying that like he's just too much of a crybaby and too emotional because people are being like rude to me. And you could have, I'm not saying you have image problems, but I'm just saying people go through stuff like that. And it sounds like when you're a little bit more sensitive to stuff like that, you might not view yourself in the way that is, you know, the best and everything. So I'm not gonna say that, you know, you don't have tough skin. I don't think everyone needs to have tough skin. But I am happy that like you left this terrible friendship, because it wasn't a friendship. And the fact that she's like texting their group chat like, I dumped them, like, what do you want, a cookie? And no one asked for you to deal, like, you didn't need her to deal with your problems. It's just listen to me and console me, because these people are being jerks. And honestly, if I was her, I would have been like, let's just leave the friends. It can just be me and you, because we're not going to deal with rude people. I don't like that. And I'm really happy that you had like the strength to leave, because it's hard to leave friends. It's hard. It's so hard to leave friends. So the fact that you had the strength and the courage to leave, like, I really do applaud you. And then her friends asking, why did you block her? You don't owe them friends you owe them no explanation. Okay, the fact that you answered was kind, but next time, don't. Because it's giving, like you said, they just want drama. They just want the scoop. They just want the tea so they can run back to her and tell her what it is. And, he said because it is. And then they have something to feed off of. They're bored in their lives. Go to work. Okay, let's read the edit. So it has been about a month since I last updated you guys. So basically, I got a girlfriend. She's really pretty and nice. We met through a friend, and from there, it was like a Disney movie. It was truly magical. I'm scared. We soon after started dating, and today we went out on a date to Starbucks. That was when my ex's friend randomly added my girlfriend and started asking why she was dating me. This is giving messy. I'm gonna react throughout this because this is messy. They just want, oh my gosh, y'all are still bored a month later? Like, oh my gosh, how are them grades? How about that? How are those grades? My ex soon after added my girlfriend herself. Ugh, that'd be so okay, this is what I don't like about, girl, I'm sorry, like, I had to clock this because I've talk to someone like I've been around females like that literally do not like you, can't stand the ground that you walk on, but will add you as a friend on their IG, will add you to their close friends, will add you on TikTok, but sit there and talk about you. Guys, I don't add people that I don't really like. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't add them. I'm like, if they want to add me and watch my stuff, that's totally fine. I don't need to block you or anything. It's not that serious. You didn't do anything to me. But Why are you adding me when you know you don't even like me? That is so weird. I will never understand that thought process. That is so weird. Someone explain that to me. My ex-girlfriend, or my ex soon after added my girlfriend herself and started talking about she is happy I have found someone new and that she hopes I don't treat her like the way he treated me. At this point, I and my girlfriend were laughing our booties off because of how fake these texts were, right? But she just played along, asking how I treated her. My ex started saying that I bullied her throughout the relationship, and we both know she was lying. Ex-girlfriend, if you're watching this, which I know you're not, I know it's only like 20 of y'all watching right now, but regardless, ex-girlfriend, what did you get out of this? I'm just curious. What did you really get out of trying to attempt to stir the pot? My girlfriend started to stand up for me, and then her other friend got involved. What in the... Now, this is where things got messy because my ex's friends started being rude to my girlfriend, even called her fat. The word she used was biggie, to be exact.
I am disgusted.
And this is why people don't be liking skinny people, because they swear that all of us like just be talking about like being like, oh, she fat, and we're not all like that. I promise, we're not all like that. We don't all do that. Like, I do not care. But the fact that you're over here trying to diminish her and bring her down, first of all, these people are some lowlifes and they have really low self-esteem about themselves. So they got to bring y'all down so y'all can get on their level so they can, give you that nice little kick that they been wanting to give you. And it's given that y'all aren't standing for that. And I love that for y'all. Because what? And that's when I started to get mad, as you should. Remember, keep in mind that they have no idea who my girlfriend is in person because she goes to a different school. That's smart. She goes to a different school than us. So in my mind, this was a crazy, obsessive stalker ex kind of move, knowing how for the longest time I have just tried to avoid them and they keep trying to get into more drama. I unblocked my ex and asked her what the F was wrong with her and told her about how her friend called my girlfriend fat and asked why she was trying to spread lies again. And she just told me that it was because I am tearing the friend group apart when I am not even in that friend group anymore. She also told me that one of her friends told her that I told them to tell her that I have moved on and found a girlfriend when I obviously did not. I am so mad that they keep coming to my life and I just want them to stop stalking me. Thank you guys. I will post another update if anything else happens. I kind of want to respond to these. Like I said earlier, you're not the a-hole. You've never been the a-hole, babe. Okay? You know who's the a-hole? Your ex. You know who's the a-hole? Your ex-girlfriend friend. Okay? That friend group, the a-holes. They're the a-holes, okay? You and your girlfriend now? Y'all go about y'all day. Y'all cute. Y'all cute. I'm happy that this isn't really getting under y'all skin like that. And I'm really happy that when your girlfriend defends you, you also defend her. It's very mutual. It's not giving like, you should be talking for yourself only. I shouldn't have to stand up for you. It's like you want to stand up for him. Like your girlfriend, you didn't have to ask her. She wanted to do that. She wanted to stand for her man. And as she should, honestly. So just the fact that it's like you're breaking up the friend group. I left the friend group in the dust where it deserves. I'm not breaking it up. It's never been there. I'm not in the friend group, so how can I break it up? It's giving you still want to have a part of me and you still want me to be a part of like the situation, but y'all some messy people and you don't want the drama, and drama is not that cute. And I'm happy that you're not a guy that feeds off of drama too. Like I really do appreciate that. And I'm happy that you unblocked your ex and went out your way to even just be like, what the F are you doing? Like, what is you and your friend doing? What kind of like goofy plan was this? And now y'all follow her. Your girlfriend needs to block them, okay, on everything, on all platforms, because y'all don't need the drama. Y'all don't need the tea. I'm sorry that you go to this school and you have to still deal with these people, honestly. Like, I would say switch if you could. Because this is annoying. Like, they're annoying, like, honestly. And it's not even really getting far, which is why they're having to go to the extreme, because they're really not getting very far. It's actually giving it's a sad little ploy that they have going on. So, sad little plan that they created, because it's not really working. You and your girlfriend are literally making jokes about this. Like, ha, ha, ha. Peasants. As you should, because what's going on? And talk about someone said that he's happy without her. Who cares? If someone tells me that like, oh, your ex said that he's happy without you. As you should be. Be happy without me. That's the whole point. I don't want you to rely on me for your happiness. Be happy without me. I don't like that. So that's fine. I think you are a little bit happy without the girl. I think you're just upset that they keep trying to come back into your life and keep trying to like rain on your parade and what y'all got going on. Like, so yeah, they're the a-holes. Everyone else that was part of this whole like plan to like bring you and your girlfriend down and to kill this relationship, they're the evil ones, not you. They're the a-holes, not you. And on that note, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Like, sorry, I didn't realize that this was gonna be so long. There was a lot to unpack here. These were only long Reddits, so I'm going to have to also do some short ones. If you guys enjoyed this was really fun for me. So, but if you guys enjoyed this, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and you leave a big thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it, because I like interacting. Also, make sure you follow me. Your girl now has a TikTok. Like, who is Kaya? Okay, who is this gal? But yeah, I now have a TikTok, but make sure you're following my Instagram as well. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.